divorced after 6 months. This sounds like a fucking sitcom that didn't get picked up. Divorced after 6 months. We shot a pilot, but it didn't work out. Dear Billy Bald Balls, love the podcast and hearing your take on situations. That being said, I need some advice. Oh, wait a minute. He lobbed it over the net. Come on. Where is it? Oh, by the way, rest in peace, Peter Green. One of the greatest fucking guitarists of all time. And the only reason why I know anything about him is because of Mark Maron. Mark Maron was the guy that taught me about him. Now, why can't I get to my fucking songs here? TV show, music. There we go. Library. I'm never going to have a professional podcast. You guys are going to have to fucking deal with that fact. All right. This guy just asked for advice.
It's time for advice.
Hey!
Your host, Billy Burr.
That's me.
And I'm ripping off this melody from
Somebody else. All right. The hypocrite. Here he goes. The hypocrite. Divorced after 6. I need some advice. My ex and I dated for 5 years, and I just knew she was the one. After nearly a year of being engaged, we decided to get married. After only 6 months of being married, I come home the Friday before Christmas after working all day to an empty house with no warning. And when I say empty, I mean nothing but my clothes were still there. Oh, my God. Like she paid for everything? We don't have any children, but of course I reached out to her with no success, asking if she'd be willing to go to counseling in hopes of working things out. And still no response. I don't want to blame the victim here, but what did you do? A few days later, I noticed she posted a status on Facebook about me claiming I was mentally and physically abusive to her, and continued to explain to everyone on Facebook that's why she left me and that she was unhappy the whole nearly 7 years that we were together. Why did she have to go on Facebook and tell everybody? Oh, this is why. I soon find out she was cheating on me the whole time we were married with the guy she worked with. We finally decided to move forward with the divorce, but in my state, we have to be separated a year before we can finalize the divorce. So here's the kicker. When my ex left me, she forgot a birdhouse that her now deceased grandfather built her. I texted her and told her she could come by and get it, or I could bring it to her. Or aren't you a nice guy, considering she took the TVs and everything, but she insisted that her boyfriend comes to get it. I told her that wouldn't work. Oh, yeah, dude, you could fucking crown that guy with the fucking birdhouse. Yeah, that's not a good situation. You might snap. Since then, she tried to get alimony and tried to take my house that I owned before we were married with no success, thank God, all in the name of the birdhouse that she claims I won't give her. So my question is, should I be the bigger person and let her boyfriend come and get the birdhouse, or should I keep it just to prove a point to cunt whore? Hope you can help me out with this, and always, as always, go fuck yourself. No, dude. This is the thing about women. When you break up with them or they break up with you, you got to get them the fuck out of your life. It's a cancer. You got to get rid. It's a fucking birdhouse. Okay? And here's the deal. That guy who's with that woman, I think you called her cunt whore. I don't know if that's her first and last name or her first and middle name. He's with her now. Okay? And now he has, that's like, what about Bob? I always use that analogy. Just pass her on. Just give him the fucking birdhouse. Keep your house. Let that guy lay in bed with her, knowing how he got her. Okay? And at some point, you probably end up doing the same thing to him, which is not your fucking problem. This is what you do. You give him the birdhouse. I don't. That's a tough. This is what I would do. You can't just leave it out because then you look like a bitch. When the guy comes to the door, I still wouldn't say anything. Just hand him the fucking birdhouse Yeah, what a fucking cunt whore. Because she's making you look at the person she was fucking while you guys were married. All right, dude, this is the thing. This is what you have to do in life when shit like this happens. Okay? Because I think she's trying to bait you into swinging on this guy. Okay? And then somehow, I don't know what, there'll be some new fucking law that if you punch the man that was fucking your wife while you were married to her, she somehow gets your house that you owned before you guys were married. Like there's some sort of legislation probably in the works. Okay? So, I think she's trying to bait you into doing something stupid here. So, the stupid move is to keep the birdhouse. The even dumber move is to take the birdhouse and smash it over that guy's head. All right? The smart move here is to give that poor bastard who's now with this cunt whore at the birdhouse. And guess what? They fucking walk away. You know? And you go crack open a cold one and thank your lucky fucking stars you never had a kid with her. Dude, she's gone. She's out of your fucking life. Okay? And you move on and find the good person that you deserve. All right? And just be lucky that you live in the state that you live in that actually let you keep your fucking house. Okay? That's it. All right? I mean, granted, I just got your side of the story, but I think you're either dealing with a psycho or somebody who just didn't know how to break up with somebody and just kept moving to the next level of the fucking relationship and then didn't know how to get out of it. And then did it in a totally immature fucking way. That is not the mature way to fucking break up with somebody. I mean, I'm all for clearing your shit out. But when the person comes home, you have to be there. Okay? So it's a clean break. So you don't have to fucking then be living together and just going through this fucking bullshit. I mean, you don't have to if you're going to break up with somebody, you got to do it face to face. But you don't have to fucking draw it out for months on fucking end. So the first half that she did, cleared the fucking place out. I don't have a problem with that unless it's shit that you also paid for. That's a little fucked up. But that's how women operate. And guys don't give a fuck, whatever. You can always get another fucking table. Who gives a shit, right? But I'm telling you right now, it seems to me like she is trying to bait you into something. And I also think on some level you kept the birdhouse out of spite. Just let it go. Give the birdhouse to that fucking jerk off. He can go get with cunt whore. And you can be with somebody else. Who gives a fuck, dude? They're out of your life. That is a small fucking price to pay. And then you know what? She can focus all that psycho fucking energy on this new fucking guy. You know? Because what's funny is in his head, he thinks that he's winning. You know? So, I mean, they kind of deserve each other in a way, right? And then they'll bang, and they'll have a kid, and he'll be a banker someday.